Starting with Windows 8, Microsoft added tabs that they had first introduced in Office to the Windows File Explorer. Many of us who don't like change were very frustrated because we couldn't find what we were used to. However, it turns out that there are all kinds of wonderful features. First of all, the tabs are right up here. Files tab, Home tab, etc. If you click on one of them, you see the tab, and there's a pin here where you can permanently pin the tab open, so you get all of these choices. Now, in this video, we're going to look at how you customize a particular kind of folder. We'll look at features like quick access and other things in some other clips. So, here we have a folder with some pictures. If we right-click on that folder and choose Properties, it's down here off the screen, you see, if we go over here to Customize, that this is currently a Pictures folder. And if it wasn't a Pictures folder, or if you want it to be some other kind of folder, you would change this. And the choices you have are General Items, Documents, Pictures, Music, and Videos. So those are the 5 types of folders Windows knows about. And there's a default view for each of these folder types. Once we pick the kind of folder we want, we can apply that folder type to the folder and optionally every folder underneath it. Anyway, now let's look at the folder. Here it is in the Details view. If we go to View, this is where we can pick the view we want. But here's the Details view, and that's what I want to customize. You see, I've already customized pictures a little bit. Your picture folder probably doesn't have a column for tags, which I added. I'm also going to add a column for title. I'm going to right-click up here on the title bar, and I'm going to say More. And I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to find the one called Title. They're alphabetical. Down here somewhere, there's a lot of choices, a lot of things you can add. So there's Title. I'm just going to click it, and I'm going to say OK. And now we also have a title column. So since the tags column can be quite wide, I'm going to move the title column first. So there, I moved it over, dropped it, and now it becomes the next column. Now, you can adjust the widths you want here, and so on. Anyway, once you've done that, you can now apply it to other folders if you want. With luck, Windows will remember that you always want to view this particular folder this way. It won't affect anything else, but hopefully the next time you come back here, this is the Details view you'll find. But if we now go to Properties of this folder, which we can't do there, but we can do it where probably up here somewhere there it is. In the Home tab, there's a Properties choice. I could have gone to the folder above it and right-clicked and chosen Properties there, but I'll do this. Click on it, say Properties, and just what we saw before. Here is this is a Pictures folder, and we also want to apply this to all the subfolders. That's okay. Oops, no, I don't want to, hang on. This is not what I wanted to do. This would apply the standard properties description of this folder. and we don't want to do that. Instead, what we want to do is apply this view to every folder that has pictures. So I'm going to cancel this. I'm going to go to View. I'm going to go to Options, Change Folder and Search Options. Click on that. You get this dialog box. I'm going to pick the View tab, and I want to apply this view to every folder of this type. So this says here, you can apply this view to all folders of this type. We know that this is a pictures type folder, so we're going to say apply to folders. Do you want all folders of this type to match the current folder's view settings? And the answer is yes. And so now, in theory, every pictures folder is going to have this view. We'll say OK, and there we go. Now, let's see how we made out. We'll go back up here to 2019. We'll go look at this test folder. And notice we have the title and we have the tags columns. There's nothing in those in this particular case. We're in the details view. Now maybe what we really wanted to do was by default have every picture come up in the large icons view. We still want these columns and it'll still have them. But if we say this is the view we want, large icons, and now we'll go do the same thing again. We'll go to Options. We'll change the folder type and search options. We'll go to the View tab. We'll apply it to all folders. Yes. Okay. Now, let's go look at this folder. Sure enough, it's got the view large icons. And if we looked at this in details mode, we still have the columns. If we go look at a different folder, once again, we get the folder with large icons, but if we go to details, we see it has a title, which is some ridiculous title filled in by the drone that took the pictures, and a tag of N, which